Welcome back to Offshore Gishing, where we invite you into the chaos of our day-to-day life while we work to get our house sold so we can make our dream a reality of living on a boat. This week, we stumbled upon some action at the St. Pete Pier, and as I told Jeff, it was on fire with activity. And then the fun took a dark turn as I hunkered down and prepared for colonoscopy number 10. But Jeff wasn't prepared for my silly antics or for when I threw him under the bus. Keep watching to see how the adventures unfolded. Thank you for being here. If you're new to our journey, we would love for you to subscribe and join us on the adventures to come. So we are here in St. Pete today. We got another showing, so fingers crossed that the house sells this weekend. But we came down to St. Pete, which is, 20 minutes from the house or so, and we're gonna see what's happening. Apparently there might be an event going on down here because as we drove in, there was very little parking. So we'll see what's happening. We'll go down to the pier, maybe stop in some of these cute little shops that are down here, and it's a beautiful day, so there should be hopefully lots of beautiful water views and other things to look at.
We are quite near an upscale haberdashery of Sir Thomas Bahama, so we might stop in there. And yeah, that's all I have.
All right, off we go.
Thank you guys for bringing your families, bringing your kids, bringing your awesome vibrations. We love it. We need it more than ever now. All you happy people. Good, good, good. Good, good, good.
So we are down here at the pier. They actually do these shops every weekend. We've been down here once before. We brought the boat when we had the Intrepid, and we parked it at the marina and stayed for a couple of nights. So we got to preview the shops then, but we haven't really come down to shop. So this is fun to see it just on a regular Saturday and shopping around. There's Jeff. I lost him for a minute.
There's mango bread over there. I'm gonna get some of that.
So we just found out the big event today is Powerboat Racing down here at the pier. So we are walking on the pier now. You can probably hear all the rumble, all that noise in the background. If you can, those are the powerboats. So we're gonna go check them out and see what else the pier has to offer today. seems pretty cool so far. So there's obviously powerboat racing, just what you would expect it to be, but they're being followed by helicopters. So I guess Jeff says it's for the helicopters, for the telemetry.
Telemetry and video.
Telemetry and video, so that's kind of cool. So we're gonna go down to the end of the pier, see if I can catch a little bit better video of the boats racing by. They're going fast. And we got all these other boats out here that are set up kind of watching it. I guess if you're in a boat, you can have front row view of the races. They gotta have some pretty big wakes though, so be interesting. Oh! There's a little airport back here too, so all the planes are flying overhead landing. Makes for some really cool stuff today.
Going on there, trying to race that next buoy.
Boy, that could have been a real problem there.
Thank God those safety guys and our turnboat guys are on their toes.
Yeah.
Keeping our races where they need to be.
I'll give you a quick view of the St. Pete Pier behind us, well, in front of us, so then we're gonna go to the end of the dock, the end of the pier here. It's pretty packed today, so I don't know how much you're actually going to be able to see. I'll try to zoom in on some of those boats, but it's pretty cool out here. What do you think?
Yeah, I thought we were just going to come to the pier and hang out and get some good local scenery, so lesson learned for our next adventures, look around a little bit, see what's on the menu for the day.
Maybe check the calendar next time. All right, so we left St. Pete. It was a bit chaotic out there, a whirlwind of activity on the pier, and we're now about, I don't know, it's part of the city we're in. We're about 20 minutes from the house, and we're at Bowie's Waterfront Grill, so we're gonna get some lunch, and that'll probably be it for the day. So there's Jeff.
There's Jeff. We're at Blind Pass.
We're at Blind Pass, so beautiful view though. Show you the views, and we'll get some good food. Good afternoon, welcome back. So today is Sunday, and it is not Sunday Fun Day because I am doing a colonoscopy prep today. Tomorrow is going to be my 10th colonoscopy. So I thought I would give you guys a little insight. If you haven't had a colonoscopy yet, I thought I would give you a little insight into what that experience is like. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I will probably on my podcast, Crohn's Fitness Food, where I'll probably go into a little bit more detail there for that audience. But for this audience, I'll just kind of give you an overview of the process. Because I have Crohn's, that's why it's my 10th colonoscopy. I'm supposed to get one. The recommendation is every 1 to 3 years for people with IBD. So my doctor does every other year. Every 2 years I do a colonoscopy, and we check for routine dysplasia surveillance. Basically, that means they go and they look for dysplasia, so precancerous cells in the colon, in the intestinal tract, and they look for inflammation. And if there's no inflammation, that's a sign that the disease is in remission and that the medication is working as it should and that there's no disease activity. So that's what we're going for. Hopefully a nice, clear, good colonoscopy tomorrow. But as I said, this is my 10th one, so I have a few tips I've learned along the way, and you can use them if you would like as you prepare for yours. I think the guideline for healthy adults is still to get a colonoscopy at 45 years old. So if you haven't had one yet, or if you have one coming up, enjoy these tips. But this is going to be, I think, the world's worst unboxing ever, and that is because this is the prep. So the VA pharmacy always gives me the Go Lightly prep. That's the brand name. PEG 3350 with electrolytes is the generic name. Basically, this is a 1 gallon jug of Miralax, essentially. I think they prescribe, there are different preps that I think are less disgusting tasting. This is pretty disgusting. But I think the VA does this because it's, I think, generally the safest prep for everybody, and it's probably the cheapest. But a couple things we're gonna do. I'm gonna fill it up with some cold water. We're gonna put some Crystal Light packets in there and then stick it in the fridge. Because if you don't do that, I did it once with lukewarm tap water and it tastes like warm, thick, salty, fishy seawater. It's rather disgusting. On that note, I used to love lemonade Crystal Light, but since I have been using it to flavor my colonoscopies, I can no longer drink this. It makes me gag. So let that be a lesson. If you have too many colonoscopies, you might not want lemonade anymore. It's clear liquid day. We're gonna open this up. It's clear liquid day. And I think the hardest thing about a colonoscopy is just the not eating. So today I don't eat anything, it's clear liquids. And then tomorrow is the colonoscopy. Today is the prep. Drinking this is the worst part because it's gonna make me gag because it's gross. But the not eating is the hardest for a lot of people. But since I've been doing intermittent fasting for so many years, the not eating is actually really easy. I've done intermittent fasting every day, so that's don't eat for 16 hours and eat within an 8-hour window. But there have been times where I've done longer fasts. So 48 hours, 50 plus hours I've done fasting. So this is a piece of cake to not eat today. And I think that's the hardest thing for most people. So let's dump in some Crystal Light. This is essentially 1 gallon, so I'm putting 2 of these packets in there because I believe each packet makes 2 quarts. And if I remember my elementary conversions. I believe there are 4 quarts in a gallon. And I don't have a pitcher anymore. We've gotten rid of pretty much all of our stuff. So I have a bucket of water. Let's see if I can get this in. Oh, look at that. Now I gotta pay attention because there is a fill. It's hard to see, but that says fill line, but it's a big ridge, so it's cool. Everything's cool. Cool. Look at that. I pretty much guessed, measured exactly. I got to the fill line. Okay. So I have to start drinking, and then you just kind of, and then make sure it's on tightly, and then just shake it up. You definitely do not want to use soda for this. As soda, as you can imagine, the carbonation would cause some problems. So, woo. Give it some good shakes. And now I put this in the fridge to chill, but it's already been chilling because I had this bucket of water in the fridge. So it's definitely chilled in time, and I start drinking it in 1 hour. Dun dun dun. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. That means it's time to start. I found this little mug in the cupboard that if I fill it up to roughly the handle line, that's roughly 8 ounces. So I'm supposed to drink 8 ounces my paper says every 20 to 30 minutes, but all 9 other colonoscopies, my instructions have been to drink 8 ounces every 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go with what has worked in the past. That way I'll drink it down faster too. So I'm gonna set my timer for about 12 minutes because that sounds right today. So I'm gonna set the timer for 12 minutes. I have to drink 8 ounces every 10 to 15 minutes. I have to drink half of it. So I just kind of eyeball about where the halfway mark is, and then that's where I'm drinking. Supposedly, if you use a straw, you don't taste as much, so it's pretty gross. The straw does help, but I'm already a little bit nauseous and not feeling great, so this will be fun. And you wouldn't think it's hard to drink the 8 ounces fast, but the closer you get to the halfway point, the harder it is to drink 8 ounces every 10 minutes. Okay, starting the timer, and that will be my night. The flavors are not terrible. The Crystal Light definitely helps. Part of what makes it hard is just trying to drink so much fluid in such a short period of time. So it takes a minute. A person gets very cold drinking very cold liquid and not eating anything. So I'm very cold. It's been over an hour since I've been drinking this jug. I am almost done drinking this stuff. To be honest, drinking this hasn't been as bad. I think the straw has helped. It's a lot of stuff to drink. The worst is ahead though. Also, before I forget, I'm not allowed to have anything tonight. Clear liquid diet. And this is what I'm drinking tonight. I'm not allowed to eat. So let me show you this steak that Jeff has just got out to cook for himself tonight. That's what Jeff is eating tonight in front of me. How dare he? Don't come in here! Good morning. It is Monday. It is 6:30 in the morning, and today is the day. I finished this. I had to wake up at 2 a.m. to do the second half. The first half of the jug, drinking it, started out okay. The taste was fine, I drank it, but the last glass of the first half yesterday was disgusting. I was nauseous, I could barely finish drinking it, but I did. Prep went well, but this morning I was dreading drinking the rest of it. It was hard to drink. But I drank it, all is well, and a couple hours we'll drive over to the hospital and go do this thing. Jeff's still sleeping. That was Jeff's prep. So. All done. Success. Easy peasy. The anesthesia saw me, and then the nurse anesthetist, I think that's how you say it, came in, gave you the good stuff, all went fuzzy, and then I don't remember anything. Then I woke up, I was cold, had a drink of water. Jeff came and got me.
I'm not sure you're going to remember this conversation.
I'll remember it. Yeah, I don't know if you guys think this was more exciting or if the St. Pete trip was more exciting. Hard to compete with powerboats, but it's also our anniversary, so what other way do you want to spend an anniversary? Happy anniversary, Jeff.
Yeah, so for all you men out there, I set the bar pretty high.
Low.
Whoa. I got my wife a colonoscopy for our anniversary, so.
Anyway, we're going home now. I can finally eat. I haven't eaten since Saturday night. It's now Monday morning, so I'm gonna go home. I'll have some soup. I like to ease out of the colonoscopy. I'll have some soup, relax, sleep, and then we'll see you guys later. Maybe another adventure. Or maybe this is it for the show. Maybe we'll publish from here. But thanks for joining us on the journey. Fun waterside journeys and medical journeys alike.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.